Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. We got great news. Some great relieving news. For as you should know, the uh, basically Trump in general. That will very well help him, not just when it comes to gaining votes, but kind of help establishing the narrative that, you know what, the Democrat Party is not the party of democracy because we got the longtime Democrat and, as you should know, uh, son of the former U.S. Senator uh, Robert F. Robert Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy, who was assassinated in 1968, uh, and also ultimately the nephew of President Kennedy, uh, RFK Jr. So RFK Jr. comes out and says he's going to endorse Donald Trump and support him on the basically support him in this journey to the White House. And this is absolutely great news. And because not only does this show that, you know what, uh we have the Democrat Party is not the party of democracy. This also shows that, you know what, even a longtime Democrat will come out and support uh Trump. And everyone knows this longtime Democrat. This is RFK Jr. He is a part of the Kennedy family. He's part of the Kennedy clan. Oh, I would say Kennedy clan, but he's part of the longtime, mm, I would say, part of that family of the Democrat Party. And when you have someone like RFK Jr. come out and leave his base in support of the opposite party, you know there's something wrong with the Democrat Party. RFK Jr. has been a figurehead of the Democrat Party his whole entire life. And he was a proud Democrat. He had a huge he clinged on to that title. When it comes to, as you should know, being the nephew of the former president, JFK, and not only that, but being the son of the US Senator Robert F. Kennedy, who sadly also was assassinated. RFK Jr. had a rough life. I gotta tell you, rough childhood. And he is still struggling. We can clearly tell. He had to suspend his presidential election because the Democrats would not let him on the ballot, even though RFK Jr. would actually help Democrats win. The Democrats do not like RFK Jr.'s positions. They don't like he's anti-vaxxer. They don't like he is more conservative compared to JFK and RFK. And I'll tell you, guess what? I'll tell you this. JFK and RFK would absolutely oppose the Democrat Party today. There is no way that they would back Kamala Harris, who absolutely has gone full communist with their agenda. Absolutely. So there's also bad news. Kamala Harris yesterday took the Electoral College. But then again, I keep reminding all my audience and all my viewers, stop stressing over the Electoral College because, yes, the polls matter. But what Trump's behind in the polls. Barely. He lost Pennsylvania barely to Harris. Harris is in the lead by 0.2. That's compared to nothing. Compared to nothing where Trump was behind like 6, 7, 8 points behind Biden in this state around this time. 8 points behind Hillary Clinton in 2016. We are looking pretty good with Pennsylvania. So that's why I'm saying, you know what? Don't panic. Because that just fuels the Democrats even more. But let them get more overconfident. Yes, Real Clear has Pennsylvania for Trump, but there was a poll that was in favor for Kamala Harris. So I put that in there. Technically, yeah, but I would say expect the Kamala Harris polls to go down a little bit. Am I saying the Kamala Harris polls are going to completely stop? No. But we can say part of the reason why Kamala Harris is up in the polls is because people from RFK's base went and supported Kamala Harris. They're like, oh, let's go and support Kamala. Because these people didn't want to support Biden. You could go as far as saying, you know what? These people are far left. You can go as far as saying these people are delusional. I would agree with it. To a certain degree, they must be far left. You're going to vote for a communist. So, interestingly enough, yes. With the other side of RFK Jr.'s base being more conservative, Trump votes in general, and you could say RFK is always taking away votes from the Trump base because, you know, he's kind of running the Trump base 2.0. He's really running as a stop, as you know, foreign intervention, sort of what Trump is kind of standing on. Stop foreign intervention. Bring the troops home. A lot of Trump supporters that really don't like Trump's personality are probably going for Kennedy. Well, guess what? They really don't have a choice now because Kennedy dropped out. And now he's actually supporting Trump. This is like a dog whistle to his own supporters. Hey, if you really support my campaign, you would support Trump. And you got Nicole Shanahan, a woke leftist, also coming out to support Trump because she knows that Kamala Harris is a liar. She is insulting you when she tells you to go and vote for her to make history because it's all about her, really. She wants the title of being the first woman president. She also wants the title of being the first female president of color. It's all about her. It's not about you, why it should be. And I'm not saying, oh, that should be a bad thing. No. No, it's about Kamala Harris is serving you. That's what it's supposed to be. Not the other way around. We're not supposed to bow down to Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris in the DNC was supposed to talk about how she could help and serve Americans. But instead, she talked about herself for like 2 hours. It's just stupid. It shows really that's all she really cares about. And you would think she would get more moderate due to her economic policies. Since she's running a nationwide race? No, she doesn't. She actually says, let's do price gouging, which is like a communist, as you know, used in communist countries like India. India's not communist, but categories, India, Soviet Union, China. How did that work out for them? Anyone who knows history, how did that work out for them? Serious question. So yes, I would say polls wise, we are going to probably get away from you. We don't. The good news is we do not need to worry about a five-way national race where ridiculously it shows Kamala Harris. And good news, because Trump has been gaining in a five-way national race anyway. I'm telling you. If you guys say these polls are accurate, they're not. I mean, the Democrats are already saying the Virginia polls aren't accurate. No. Kamala Harris is supposed to win Virginia by a landslide. These polls are wrong. Well, if you're saying these polls are wrong, then the polls that are in the swing states are wrong. That's how it goes. But no, because remember, you can't disagree with Democrats, right? Don't let them grift. Don't let them grift you. So what I'm hoping is that Trump, RFK Jr. supporters will come home to the Trump camp. And not only come home to the Trump camp, but actually take these polls and get Trump back. And then again, if they don't, no need to panic. Because, like I said, has there ever been an election where we went into election day taking the electoral college and the popular vote? No. Well, yes, but all the way to 1980. 1980. Proving that all these polls taken are just garbage. From I would say 1984 and onward. So really there's no need to panic about polls. And it's hard to poll a nation. It's hard to poll a nation. Are you kidding? Biden was supposed to win like 10, 9, 8 points, and he only got 4 points in the popular vote in 2020. Very interesting. Like 4,000 people taking the poll, or 2,000 people, so it could be enough to tell us which way the country is going. It isn't. So, what are your thoughts in regards to RFK Jr.? This automatically will help Trump, absolutely. It does not only help Trump with, as you know, voters, but it creates the narrative. Democrats are the enemy. Well, I wouldn't say the enemy because we're a united country, but in this election, they are the bad guys. They are the bad guys. They want to make MAGA Republicans the bad guys. Oh, threat to democracy. Well, RFK Jr. just dismantled that argument. If that was really true, RFK Jr. would be attending Harris rallies as we speak. But no, this guy has been sued relentlessly by the Democrats for running a campaign against them. And they're trying their best to bankrupt him. Really, the threat of democracy is a threat to the Democrat Party and their woke agenda. That's what they're talking about. Oh no, RFK is going to stop Kamala from winning. It's a threat to democracy. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. So anyway, what do you guys think? in regards to this video, let me know down below. I'll see you all in the next political episode.